Attributes of the TD tag. The TD tag defines a standard cell in an HTML table. An HTML table has two kinds of cells. Header cells contains header information created with the TH element. Standard cells contain data created with the TD element. Attributes of the TD tag in an HTML table are used for effectively filling the data in the cells. Some of those attributes are as follows. Align. Its value can be of any of the following: left, right, center, justify, and char. This attribute aligns the content in a cell to display the position of the text in a cell horizontally. For example, TD align is equal to center in double quotes. TD-BG color. This is used to give background color to each cell in a table. For example, TD-BG color is equal to red. TD height and width. We can fix the height and width of an individual cell when specified in pixels or percentage. For example, TD width and height is equal to 50 or TD width and height is equal to 50%. It's row span. To extend a row of a table into more than one row, we use row span. In other words, it is used to split the row in a table. For example, TD row span is equal to 2. Here, the course Bachelor of CS and IT is taking a span of 3 rows and language is taking only a single row. Col span. Whenever a single cell is to be extended to more than one column, we use col span. For example, TD col span is equal to 2. Here, the name is taking 2 span of columns, one for last and one for first. V-align. This vertically aligns the content in a cell. The value of this attribute can be top, middle, bottom, and baseline. For example, TD row span is equal to 2, V-align is equal to top within double quotes. Creating links. HTML links are hyperlinks. You can click on a link and jump to another document. When you move the mouse over a link, the mouse arrow will turn into a little hand and they are generally blue in color. Syntax. In HTML, links are defined with the A tag. There are 3 types of links available. Internal link, which are the links on the same web page. Global link, which connect to web pages on other websites. Local links, which links a page to another page within the same web page. Anchor tag. The A tag defines a hyperlink, which is used to link from one page to another. The most important attribute of the A element is the href attribute, which indicates the link's destination. Here, A is the opening tag and /A is the closing tag. For example, doc type HTML, body, P is equal to URL, ahref is equal to https://www.commonsensemedia.org/website-list within double quotes kidschannel/a/p/body/html. So our output will be URL kids channel, which is underlined. On clicking kids channel, specifying colors for link. Although the default color of the link is blue color, you change it to any color in order to distinguish links on a page. For this we use 3 attributes. First one is link standard link to a page the visitor hasn't been to yet. Standard color is blue, #0000FF. Second one is V-link, visited link to a page the visitor has been to before. Standard color is purple, #808080. Third one is A-link, active link. The color of the link when the mouse is on it. Standard color is red, #FF0000. For example, doc type HTML body link is equal to red, V link is equal to green in double quotes. P A href is equal to https://www.ipac.org.in in double quotes, ipac.com/a/p. PAHREF is equal to https://www.ipac.org.in/html/ in double quotes iPacCollege/a/p. P. The v-link is not supported in HTML5. Use CSS instead. /p/body/html. Output: ipac.com, IPAC College. The v-link is not supported in HTML5. Use CSS instead. Using an image as a hyperlink. If you want to use an image as a hyperlink in an HTML document, you need to use the img tag within the anchor tag. For example, doc type HTML, HTML body, h2 image links /h2. P. The image is a link. You can click on it /p. A. href is equal to https://www.ipac.org.in in double quotes. img src is equal to smiley.gif in double quotes. Alt is equal to IPAC College in double quotes. Style is equal to width, 42 pixels, height, 42 pixels, border, 0 within double quotes, /a/body/html. Output: in the code given here, the href contains the location to which the image is directed after clicking on the image. The src contains the image, which is used as an hyperlink. Frames. HTML frames are used to divide the web browser window into multiple sections where each section can be loaded separately. A frame set tag is the collection of frames in the browser window. Attributes of frame set tag. Colds. The colds attribute is used to create vertical frames in web browser. This attribute is basically used to define the number of columns and its size inside the frame set tag. The size or width of column is set in the frame set in following ways. Use absolute value in pixel. Example, frame set cols is equal to 300, 400, 300 in double quotes. Use percentage value. Example, frame set cols is equal to 30%, 40%, 30% in double quotes. Use wildcard values. Example, frame set cols is equal to 30%, asterisk, 30% in double quotes. In the given examples, asterisk will take the remaining percentage for creating vertical frame. Rows. The rows attribute is used to create horizontal frames in web browser. This attribute is used to define number of rows and its size inside the frame set tag. The size of rows or height of each rows used following ways. Use absolute value in pixel. Example, frame set rows is equal to 300, 400, 300 in double quotes. Use percentage value. Example, frame set rows is equal to 30%, 40%, 30% in double quotes. Use wildcard values. Example, frame set rows is equal to 30%, asterisk, 30% in double quotes. In the given example, asterisk will take the remaining percentage for creating horizontal frame. Border. This attribute of frame set tag defines the width of border of each frames in pixels. 0 value is used for no border. Example, frame set border is equal to 4 in double quotes frame set. Frame border. This attribute of frame set tag is used to specify whether 3-dimensional border should be displayed between the frames or not. For this, use two values 0 and 1, where 0 defines for no border and value 1 signifies for yes, there will be border. Frame spacing. This attribute of frame set tag is used to specify the amount of spacing between the frames in a frame set. This can take any integer value as a parameter, which basically denotes the value in pixel. Example, frame spacing is equal to 10 in double quotes. It means there will be 10 pixel spacing between the frames. Attributes of frame tag. Name. This attribute is used to give names to the frame. For example, frame name is equal to top in double quotes src is equal to c : users /dharam /desktop /attr1.png in double quotes / frame name is equal to main in double quotes src is equal to c : users /dharam /desktop /gradient3.png in double quotes / frame name is equal to bottom in double quotes src is equal to c : users /dharam /desktop /col_last.png in double quotes / Here we use 3 frames with names as left, center and right. src. This attribute in frame tag is basically used to define the source file that should be loaded into the frame. The value of src can be any URL. Example, frame name is equal to left in double quotes, src is equal to /html /left.htm in double quotes / margin width. This attribute in frame tag is used to specify width of the spaces in pixels between the border and contents of left and right frame. For example, frame margin width is equal to 20 in double quotes. Margin height. This attribute in frame tag is used to specify height of the spaces in pixels between the border and contents of top and bottom frame. For example, frame margin height is equal to 20 in double quotes. Scroll bar. To control the appearance of scroll bar in frame, use scroll bar attribute in frame tag. The value of this attribute can be yes, no, auto. For example, frame scroll bar is equal to no in double quotes. Write HTML using Notepad. Web pages can be created and modified by using professional HTML editors. However, for learning HTML, we recommend a simple text editor like Notepad PC or TextEdit Mac. Steps are shown only for Windows PC. Step 1. Open Notepad PC, Windows 8 or later. Open the Start screen, the window symbol at the bottom left on your screen. Type Notepad. Windows 7 or earlier. Open Start, go to Programs, go to Accessories, go to Notepad. Step 2. Write some HTML. Write or copy some HTML into Notepad. Step 3. Save the HTML page. Step 4, children. View the HTML page in your browser now. Open the saved HTML file, double-click on the file or right-click and choose Open with and select your favorite browser. The result will look much like this. Keywords. Cell spacing, to adjust the space between adjacent cells. Cell padding, to adjust the space between the border and cell contents. Row span and col span, to extend a row and a column of a table respectively. V-align and align, to align contents in a cell vertically and horizontally respectively. Link, HTML element to navigate from one web page to another. Frame set is the collection of many frames. Quick recap. A web page, or sometimes simply called page, is a document commonly written in HTML, hypertext markup language that is accessible through the internet. HTML is a markup language, which means that you can use HTML to simply mark up a text document with tags that tell a web browser how to structure it to display. The alt attribute is a mandatory attribute which specifies an alternate text for an image if the image cannot be displayed. The HTML tables allow web authors to arrange data like text, images, links, other tables, etc. into rows and columns of cells. The TD elements are the data containers of the table. They can contain all sorts of HTML elements, text, images, lists, other tables, and so on. The A tag defines a hyperlink. which is used to link from one page to another. The href contains the location to which the image is directed after clicking on the image. A frame set tag is the collection of frames in the browser window. Brain tuner. Cut copy paste करें